Hi, it's MiMMO from MiMMOMaps and welcome back. Today we're in the seaside towns of Melito Porto Salvo and Melito Vecchio. This is the story of a warm invitation, an unforgettable Calabrian lunch, and a walk through a town that has turned its history into an open-air art gallery. Melito Porto Salvo is the largest town in this Greek-speaking area known as La Bovesìa, a perfect base for exploring the hill towns of Diaspromonte. Andiamo! I had the extreme pleasure of being invited to a private tour and luncheon by one of the most genuine persons I have ever met, Sir Roberto Serrano. His family has been welcoming guests for generations. His parents started Hotel Tito Serrano with the dream of sharing the beauty of Calabria with the world. Their family-run restaurant brings traditional recipes to life. According to Sandro, our chef and Roberto's brother, the secret to Calabrian cooking is all about simplicity, passion, and fresh, locally sourced ingredients. Their hotel boasts 24 spacious rooms and conference centers. Services are offered in many languages, and they would love to make your stay a memorable one. The hotel's location is perfect. Steps from the boardwalk and beaches, and a short drive to hilltop gems like Bova Superiore, Gallicianò, and Pentedattilo.
Melito è un paese che nasce come decastarium, che era gli antichi romani avevano fatto qui un loro accampamento.
After lunch, Roberto took me to Melito Vecchio, the old town perched higher in the hills. Its history is deeply tied to one of Calabria's most dramatic places, Pentedattilo. Centuries ago, earthquakes and landslides forced many residents to leave, and some made their way here, founding or joining the community of Melito Vecchio. They brought with them their language, their traditions, and their stories, the very soul of their old village, and poured it into their new home. Walking through Melito Vecchio feels like stepping into a living storybook, one painted directly on the walls of history. In recent years, local artists, cultural associations, and the municipality came together with a mission to bring life back to these quiet, almost forgotten streets. Instead of letting the walls crumble into silence, they turned them into canvases. Now, walls, doorways, arches, and even staircases explode with color, transforming the old town into a vast, open-air museum. These murals aren't just decoration, they're windows into the town's identity. They tell of Melito's Greek heritage, celebrating its connection to La Bovesìa, the Greek-speaking heart of Calabria. Poseidon rising from the waves. Around the corner, a scene of ancient village life. Women in traditional dress, carrying baskets of fresh bread. A fisherman mending his net as the sea glows behind him. The past isn't in a book here. It's right in front of you, larger than life. They capture daily Calabrian life, the farmer tending his olive grove, a woman kneading dough in a wood-fired bakery, the musician playing an accordion on a summer evening. The details are so vivid you can almost smell the bread and hear the music. Others dive into history and memory, important figures from the region's past, moments that shaped the community. Some are painted in striking realism, others in symbolic forms, a dove for peace, an open hand for welcome, a broken chain for freedom. You feel as though the stones themselves are telling you what they've seen, centuries of resilience, migration, and rebirth. The styles are as varied as the stories. Some murals are hyper-realistic, so precise they look like photographs captured in paint. Others are folk-inspired, with bold colors, flattened shapes, and patterns that feel almost like embroidery. And then there are the surreal pieces, where myth and memory melt together. A fisherman might cast his net into a sea of stars. A woman might carry not a basket of bread, but a rising sun. This variety makes wandering these streets feel like visiting a gallery without walls or ticket booths, curated not by a single artist, but by an entire community. Every turn, every corner offers something new. A whisper here, a bold shout of color there. The old stone walls, once bare and weathered, now hold memory in pigment. Some murals are painted in delicate strokes, others burst with broad, joyful splashes, but all carry the same truth. This town, though aged, is alive. Photographers travel here for the textures and colors. Travelers wander in, camera in hand, expecting an abandoned village and finding instead an outdoor cultural treasure. Even Italian television crews have come to film these streets, sharing the story with a national audience. And in the process, the murals have done more than decorate. They've drawn people back, visitors lingering in the cafes, locals sharing stories, a spark of new life in the old heart of Melito Vecchio. This isn't just street art, it's a living memory project, a way for Melito Vecchio to speak to the future in a language anyone can understand. Color, story, and pride. And don't forget to visit the Chiesa di Maria di Porto Salvo with its sky blue bell tower that has watched over Melito's sailors for over a century. Every August, its Madonna statue sails the coast in a vibrant sea procession, a tradition as bright as the Calabrian sun. Melito Porto Salvo itself is worth slowing down for. Its palm-lined boardwalk, sandy beaches, and warm Ionian waters are perfect for an afternoon stroll or a swim, and the people here always ready with a smile, a story, and maybe a little something to eat. If you're traveling to southern Calabria, especially with a group, make Hotel Tito Serrano your base for exploration, a place to connect with local culture and a family that welcomes you as one of their own. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next adventure. Until then, keep exploring.